Hello everyone and welcome to the Think Mobile channel. In this video, I would like to talk to you about Perplexity AI, frankly and without beating around the bush. What it is, whether it's really a Google and YouTube search killer, whether it replaces ChatGPT, what capabilities it has, practical applications, who the free version is suitable for, and what benefits you will get from the paid version. What is Perplexity AI and is it a Google search killer? Perplexity was founded in 2022 and despite having around 40 employees only, this platform is used by over 10 million users every month. Among the company's investors are well-known companies and big tech names such as Jeff Bezos, Nvidia, Databricks, Bessemer Venture Partners, and others. Let me give you a spoiler to the question, is Perplexity really a Google killer? No, it's not a killer, it's a tool that can save you a lot of time. Let's remember how we search for information when we are learning or want to find certain information. We open all the tabs from the search results Google gave us, read through them in search of useful information, bookmark pages, add snippets of text to notes or transfer them to a document, and as a result spend a lot of time on research. Perplexity uses the same Google and YouTube search. It's an alternative to the familiar search we all use where you ask what you're interested in and get a quick and meaningful answer supported by quote-unquote carefully selected sources. All of this happens in a dialog window where algorithms have contextual awareness and ability to adapt to your search. Cost and benefits of subscription. Perplexity offers access to basic functionality without a subscription, including answering questions and searching for information. There is no strict limit on the number of queries. The only drawback is the possibility to use only the standard AI model you work with, namely the enhanced GPT 3.5. Regarding the subscription, for $20 a month or $200 a year, you get benefits such as the ability to work with the following models: experimental model of Perplexity, optimized for conciseness and less restrictive responses to any query; GPT-4 Turbo, known as God model; Claude 3 for working with a larger context window and files; Mistral Large, a fairly fresh, strong and new model that shows quite good results. If you are interested in a detailed review and comparison of that model, write in the comments below. Another strong advantage of the subscription is the use of Pro Search with a limit of 600 queries per day. No restrictions on uploading files for interaction with AI models. The ability to use the API with $5 monthly credit for our next generation API. The last point from the premium subscription not mentioned is the ability to create images using models like Playground v2.5, DALL-E 3, Stable Diffusion KL. There is also an opportunity to try the Pro subscription for 7 days for free, but you will need to provide a payment method, and if you do not cancel the subscription, $200 will be automatically deducted from your balance. So if you want to test the full potential, sign up for the subscription and immediately cancel it in the subscription manager. No money is deducted, you get 7 days of free use, and there is no risk of money being deducted. As soon as you land on the Perplexity homepage, you're greeted by an interface where you can interact with the model right away. Clicking on the focus button opens a field where you can optionally choose a model of operation. All this is a global search on the internet, the same as Google and YouTube. Academic performs search of academic resources only. Writing, this model does not access the internet, meaning it works like a regular dialog window. Wolfram Alpha searches for information in Wolfram's answer database, everything related to exact sciences and formulas. YouTube performs searches exclusively on the YouTube platform. Reddit searches exclusively on the Reddit platform. The attach function allows you to add text files, PDF documents, and images for interaction with the AI model. In the free subscription, it's limited to 3 users per day, but only for PDF and TXT files. To work with images, you need to purchase a subscription. Pro Search, previously known on the platform as Copilot, is limited to 5 queries per day in the free subscription. The function works as an assistant refining your questions' prompts. Let's move on to practical work. Suppose we want to find out global news from the world of cryptocurrency over the last 3 days. We make the appropriate prompt and immediately enable Pro Search for demonstration. As a result, we see that there were no questions and we have already received an answer, as we have clearly formulated what we are looking for. In the response, we get the usual work of the neural network, but also the resources used and listed, and the answer is the best academic traditions indicating which resource was used for this annotation. You can share the answer, and if something in the answer did not satisfy you, press the rewrite button, and the answer will be generated again in other words. This function only works with the subscription, and you will be given the option to choose a model for regenerating the answer. You can also simply copy the answer to the clipboard or change the query to get a different answer. Below, we see relevant questions on the topic of our query, and with just one click, we get the answer in the familiar format. It's also possible to search for relevant images, videos, or generate images. Let me demonstrate how the Pro Search function works. For example, I make a query vegetarian soup and immediately get the question, what type of vegetarian soup are you looking for, along with answer options. It's convenient when you don't have to think, but to not think at all, you'll need to buy a subscription, as many queries with set limitations cannot be made without a subscription. Another useful and interesting feature. One useful and interesting feature I'd like to highlight is the creation of collections. This is somewhat similar to OpenAI's introducing GPTs, but let's go step by step. If you go to the library menu item, you'll see a history of our queries, each of which can be opened and continued to use or shared with friends or your followers. Going back, we see collections. Here you can now create custom versions that combine instructions, extra knowledge, and any combination of skills. Essentially, these are the same instructions, but you can create many of them on various topics. Everything is limited by the ability to set correct prompts and the type of model you use. For example, I'll demonstrate you a real interaction with collections. I want to receive current information about the weather in New York City. We write an arbitrary title, optionally an arbitrary emoji, and most importantly, we record the AI prompt. In my case, I formulated the following request. You are my personal weather assistant. When I ask you about the weather, give me the latest weather in New York City. Give me the temperature in Celsius, humidity, wind direction and speed, and other important data. We launch this collection, and observe that it provides me information based on the capital of my country, most likely based on my geo, and gives a response about the weather in New York, but not in the format I requested. As a result, I didn't get exactly what I wanted at first, thinking it was related to using the standard model. I activated a 7-day trial subscription, and now let's go to the profile settings, change the model to GPT-4 and check how the collection works. Unfortunately, the result is even worse. The text takes longer to generate and there is no response at all. I have additionally tested other models, and you can see the result on your screens. The Mistral large model copes with the task best of all. It gave us the most detailed answer in accordance with our initial instructions. Perplexity allows you to make global instructions for your profile. For this, we go to Settings, the Profile tab, and here we set standard instructions for your profile. The topic of interacting with AI, how to correct prompts, is a separate and large topic to which hundreds of videos and even paid courses are already being devoted. We won't focus on this, though. Among the interesting additions offered by Perplexity, I would include the extension for Chrome. Click Download at the bottom and choose Chrome AI Companion. Install this app, and now by going to any website, we can make a summary of the information. Just click on the icon of your app, press the Summarize button, and immediately get a short summary on the page with all the text. Moreover, You can open pages in any language and ask the app to give you a response in any language. Wonderful, fast, convenient. Conclusions. Is Perplexity worth your attention? Definitely yes, as you can comfortably use the free version, which will be more than enough to cover most queries for most users. This format of interacting with information will be much more efficient than the usual way we search for information on Google. If you need to quickly understand a topic and ask some guiding relevant questions, then Perplexity is an indispensable tool. The browser extension alone is worth mentioning. Another case for using Perplexity is generating images and writing text, articles with SEO optimization, etc. But only with modals from the description and with the appropriate prompts and subsequent rewrite. However, this is also a big topic in itself, and buying Perplexity purely for these cases seems to me a dubious decision. What do you think? Write in the comments, I'm interested to read your opinion. The ability to create instructions and collections, upload files and interact with them, use Pro Search and the availability of mobile apps, all this is very cool and convenient. Although I was unable to create weather assistant collection as I wished, for certain local tasks like a personal translator or something similar, it performs wonderfully. I can also note the presence of an API and the possibility of its use for commercial purposes, but this will be useful for developers, not for the average user, so I did not consider this point in the review. You can also integrate Perplexity as the standard search for your browser, and you can download Perplexity to your mobile devices. Overall, Perplexity is something new that may change our usual interaction with information in the near future and significantly save time on various search.